But you probably learned all of this when you first opened. You're like, I'm going to supply fresh flowers to local florists and markets. I mean, you've learned about these additional revenue streams in your business just from trial and error, it sounds like?
From lots of failure.
Okay.
From lots of failure. We have failed more than we have succeeded, but I don't look at it as a failure. It's a learning opportunity, and we've learned how to do better or how to change how we've done something. It was okay to do it that way, but then as soon as you hit an obstacle, we didn't have a backup plan, so we needed to figure out how to do that. When we were very first starting, we had only planned, we were only going to do the farmer's market, and that's all we were going to do. We had no plans for anything else. Okay. And then a friend called me and she said, Jonalyn, Celebrations, the florist in Pensacola, needs zinnias for a wedding, and you should go take them call them. They're waiting to hear about your zinnias. And I was like, oh, okay, but I had no intentions of calling them because we weren't going to do florists, and it was super intimidating to me to go and talk to them about our flowers because I thought, florist isn't going to want our flowers. So then she called me back a couple days later and she's like, you need to call them. Have you called them? They really need those flowers. I was like, okay. So I called her and I spoke with Nancy at Celebrations the Florist, and she asked me about zinnias, and I didn't even know what to charge, and she helped me figure that out and what they normally pay. She's super great because she's never tries to like make it the price lower. She's always about a fair price. And and then when she's done, she said, we'd love to get more of your flowers. And she asked me about what else we were growing, and then she said, do you have an availability list? I was like, oh, sure, yeah, no problem. And then she said, and do you deliver? I said, yeah. And she asked me what day we sent our availability list out, and I said Thursdays. And she asked what days we delivered. I said Tuesday, because Thursday was when I was talking to her, and Tuesday was when I was bringing her the flowers. And then when I got on the phone with her, I was like, oh, what am I gonna do now? I don't know what availability list is, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I have to figure this out by next week. And here we are.
Yes,